About to pick up a new project. Well, Facebook Marketplace got me again. $275 for a gas golf cart. Needs some work. Be a fun little project. Seats have seen better days. It's a little loose already. The one tire is flat. And it needs pressure washed. But, and that's loose. Thrilled. $275. There you go. Strap down. Alright, so this is part one of the golf cart video. It's a Yamaha. It's either G2 or G9. I'm not sure how to tell the difference. We'll run the VIN after I figure it out. You see, it's clearly been sitting outside, sticks and crap everywhere. Picked it up last night for $275. It's gas. Reach just a lever. It looks like there was a door there that's broke. Lift that up. And it's definitely been sitting a while. So we're gonna try and get this thing running again. Start by vacuuming all this crap. Make sure there's nothing living down in there still. It actually doesn't look that bad. A lot of cobwebs and junk, but like the wires look new. Like it's almost been, stuff's been replaced maybe? I don't know. But we're gonna try and get running. Needs pressure wash too, so it's mold crap growing on it. So we'll pressure wash it. It's got a flat tire. Other ones seem to hold air. This one's flat. Looks like it's been flat for a while. So, don't know. Maybe get a new tire. But yeah. Probably gonna start by vacuuming it, getting it off the trailer. I'm trying to make a spot over there somewhere in the garage. So, overall, not bad. Rear seat, okay, not great. Front seat's pretty torn up. Definitely needs a seat cover. Probably just do new foam too, since we'll have it apart. Forward, reverse, choke. There's a key. I don't know. So I'm gonna start by shop vacuuming. Try and getting this stuff off on the trailer. There's rust falling off it. That's great. We'll go from there. So first video with the golf cart. Starting now. Alright. Got it all shop vacuumed out. See, it looks a lot better under there. It's not great. Not perfect, I mean, but at least you can work on it and not be scared you're going to be attacked by spiders or something. So, go check the gas and check the oil. See what it has. It's missing a battery. The battery box is rotted out. But I have that jump pack we could use to start it. Pretty sure the battery tray was right there because there's cables hanging from there. So, I was going to pop that air cleaner off, see if there's any mouse in there. CVT motor spins. So, that's good. I check the oil and see if it'll fire up. We'll go from there. Okay, so I pulled that zip tie off. Scared I was gonna find a mouse nest. I think there's water down in there. That's the air filter. Now, I don't think that hurts the motor because, I mean, just being filled with water, because the carburetor is above that point. Like I said, the motor turns free. So I still can check the oil on that, but it's not good. But I guess it could be worse. So I guess I'll empty that out. Try and find a dipstick on this thing or something. So I don't see one. Anyway, so Yeah, I guess I'll either find dipstick or figure out how to check the oil. Should probably check the gas too, because hopefully that's not filled with water. I bet it is, but we can fix that. So yeah, I just want to show that was filled with water, and we'll go from there. All right, got the air box loose, 2 10mm bolts. Look at what's in here. That's probably, actually, that looks like gas. I can't tell. Oh. I guess there was no filter. Maybe that's old mouse nest. Don't know. That part. That part. That part. Nasty. Okay, now we have the air filter off. You can see that belt is gone and trashed. And if you look in the carb, a lot of crap fuel. So that's gonna need cleaned out. Let's see if the slide works. I think it should. Works. So we probably started with ether if we wanted to, but that belt needs replaced. I really gotta find where you check the oil on this. Then we gotta check the gas, pull the gas off the. That gas tank's probably full of water also. Everything else looks, I mean, it's an old golf cart, but it'll probably start up. Okay, so there's a hole here that doesn't really look factory, so I don't really know why it's there. And also, this gas cap is broke. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It broke on the top part of the cap. It was just over tightened and split. It's weird. Yeah, I guess if you over tighten it, you could break that top off. That's weird. So I gotta order a gas cap. Debating pulling the carb off and pulling this fuel line off and just running a different gas tank to see if we could get it started. So maybe I'll do that. I'll try and get that carb off, and because it has oil. Found the dipstick. It has oil. It's probably got some gas in it or water, but I think it'll be okay just to start it until I can change it. I'll change it real quick as soon as I get this thing started. But what is that? I don't know where that goes. Vent line, maybe that goes to the air box. Not sure. Spark plug looks okay, I guess. Don't know. Not really a spark plug guy. So yeah, maybe we can try and clean that carb out and see if it will start. I wonder if there's a way to start it without having it. I wonder if we could just jump the starter instead of making it go forward. Oh, we take the belt off. If we take the CVT belt off, then we can just work on the motor. Maybe we'll do that and try and get the motor to run. Alright, figure something out here. Alright, got the jump back on. Got the gray cable going to ground. Got the red cable. I'm just going to touch it right to the starter. Ready? That's a good sign. Now if we add some fuel, I bet that fires off. See if we can do this without burning everything down. a little bit more fuel. Nothing. Seems like it's spinning pretty slow. I'm not sure why. Alright, so I'm back working on this cart again. Moved it inside. Just wanted to show, pulled the plug out. Was testing for plug, and the fuel pump started working too. That's the fuel pump line off right there. We fucking hit that. Fuel pump works. This thing wants to live, man. It doesn't seem to be getting spark for some reason. I don't know why. I bypassed the key. According to the internet, that's how you bypass the key. So, don't know why it's not seeming to get spark. So I'm gonna keep trying and see if I can figure it out. Alright, so still messing with this. Got the spark plug out, grounded. Gonna hold the gas and touch the, let's see if I can balance this phone. Gonna hold the gas pedal, whoa, and see if I can touch the jumper cable to the solenoid. It should see spark up in the left hand corner. That's while holding the gas. If I'm not holding the gas, no spark. So I think this is going to work really well. I did find the solenoid for the starter is no good. So if you come down here, I have let's see, I have a multimeter hooked up to the ground. I have my positive right here. If I hold this on that small post, which is the input from the, you know what, let me get the clip. 1 sec. Got too many projects going on at the same time. All right, if I grab the clip. I'll come over here. Take that boot off. I thread that on there. Okay. So now I'm gonna clip this onto the positive side of the starter solenoid, and this is using the gas pedal as a starting switch. See, we have 0 volts. If I press the gas, we have voltage, but it doesn't start the cart. So that tells me that starting solenoid is bad, because if we jump that, it fires off while holding the gas. So I think if we hold the gas and put the spark plug back in, this thing will start. So maybe we'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we're back. Now, this wiring is getting more convoluted as possible. So, right now we have the jump pack, okay? Off the jump pack, we have the lead for the multimeter ground. We have the ground for the golf cart, and we have the black test lead, okay? So all that's hooked to ground. On the positive side, we have on the small post of the starting solenoid, we have the test lead for the multimeter and the lead for the multimeter and the test wire going to 12 volts. So basically, by giving that that side 12 volts, we're bypassing the throttle pedal. So we have 12 volts coming from the jump pack to the left side, the small side, the throttle pedal side of the starting solenoid. So if we now have bypassed the starting solenoid and the throttle pedal. So if we touch the jump pack to the side of the starter, we should have spark, because we've eliminated the throttle pedal. You see that? So now we can run It's standalone. So now I'm going to spray some ether, put the spark plug in, and we're going to see if this is going to fire up. So give me 1 second. Alright, so we have a little bit of ether in there. And we see we put the plug in and have an external spark tester. Now we should start, if we touch that off. Oh, we lost spark. So we lost our 12 volts for to bypass the throttle pedal. So that's why we're not getting spark anymore. So I gotta keep this clipped in there. Or else we're not gonna get spark. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, back again, working on this golf cart. It's a G9, figured that out, Yamaha G9. So far I changed the starting solenoid, or the solenoid, because you could see in the last clip how I had to jump start everything. Got jacked up off the ground, got the battery box hooked up. Now it should start when I press the gas pedal. Okay, I wasn't watching if we had spark. I wonder if we have spark. Oh yeah, now we got spark. Now we just need to do fuel. So we could try starting fluid, or I did buy a new carb because they were like a couple bucks. So I guess we'll try some starting fluid. See what happens. Hope this doesn't explode. I don't know. No, wondering why it's not cranking over. Maybe we'll try and put the carb and put actual gas in and see what happens. So right now that's not doing anything for us. So, alright, I'll come back in the next clip. Okay, so went ahead. I saw the last clip. I put the solenoid on. Put a new carb off Amazon on. It's like a $27 carb. Literally only have it on with one bolt. Put the throttle cable on there, kind of half-assed. Have a small fuel line going to a funnel with a little bit of gas in it. We'll just see if this works. If not, I'm not putting any more money into this. Just gonna put a Predator motor from Harbor Freight in. So jump box is on. So it should run if I hit the gas. Heck yeah. Oh, that's awesome. You see the CVT was working. Oh, we got a run golf cart, boys. Awesome. Oh, that's so cool. So I don't know what I was doing with that. Maybe that spray is no good. That engine starting spray, that ether is no good. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't run on gas, man. It's probably for diesel. I don't know. This worked. I'm thrilled. Gonna finish putting everything back together. Still have to get a battery for it because I'm using the jump pack. And I got to fix the leak in that tire because that tire goes flat very quickly. I got to change the oil because the oil is no good. And I've been, the whole time I've been cranking over, the fuel pump's been pumping. And I moved the oil pan. I must have kicked the oil pan. So that's awesome. So it's just been dumping old gas on the ground. So that's awesome. Because I had the fuel line off and just dropping down. And it was supposed to be going into an oil pan, but I must have kicked it, and now it's not. So I gotta finish cleaning out the gas cap, or the gas tank. We'll have a running golf cart. It'll be pretty sick. Gonna have to build a battery box. Figure out a better way to stick a battery over there. But I'm thrilled. Heck yeah, man. So the cart was $275. The carb was $30, and the solenoid was $30. Probably gonna have $80 in the battery. And I gotta do the seat because the seat pisses me off. But pretty stoked. Pretty stoked. Alright. I'll keep working. Finish the install and everything. And be back with you. Alright. Quick update. Ran to the store. Got a $50 Walmart battery. And bungee strapped it to the frame. Hooked everything back up. Throttle cable's hooked up. Choke cable's hooked up. Ran a new fuel line with a filter. You can see that the gas is not great in there, but ordered an intake. So we're using like a pod style intake for this. I'm gluing the gas cap. So there's no gas cap right now. Got to put a vent in there. It's missing a vent. But it runs and drives. So I'm gonna take it for a little test drive. Gotta move that bike and then go for a little ride. See if we go anywhere. Or if we break down. Give me a minute. We'll do a test drive. Okay, brakes don't work. Alright, so I got a couple more parts in for the Yamaha golf cart, the G9. Got a big battery box that actually might be too big. I was going to put it right where that battery's bungeed in. Got a gas tank vent because this was missing and there was just a rag shoved in there. And then we got oil to do oil change. Just using Walmart. I love Walmart oil. Just going to use Walmart. Oh, I bought the wrong one. That sucks. Might have some other laying around. And new battery terminals. And then also got new belts here. This is a new drive belt, new starter belt. So I'm going to start putting all that stuff on. I'm going to start with this because it's easy. The gas cap was broke. I don't know if I showed that to you. So I have it kind of glued back together, super glued. So I guess that'll work for now. If it breaks again, I'll buy another one, but I don't really want to spend. Yamaha, it's $40 for a gas cap. So we're going to try and put this together. See how it works. Gas cap works. That's good. Let's see about this vent. Let me set you down for a sec. Okay, so the vent is two pieces. I guess this piece just sits down in like that. And then I guess this part goes up maybe? twist a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, that seems in. I'm good with that. That works. So that was dumb because that was like $18 on Amazon, but at least there's no more holes in the gas tank, so there's no water and get in. I gotta pressure wash this today. I think that'll be next, and change those belts and try and put the battery box in. So, gonna get back with you. Okay, so one of the issues we're having with this golf cart is when we're trying to start it, we press the gas and it spins, but that starter, it slips on the belt. So that's one of the reasons we gotta change that starter belt out. We're just gonna burn that belt up anyway. So we're gonna push it outside and change that starter belt. And hopefully it starts every time. Okay. Got the battery box screwed in. Just use the existing frame and put 2 self-tappers. Perfect. No, better than just having a bungee. Battery's bungee corded in. So gonna leave it like that. Gonna put the new ends on the battery cable. And should be good. Nice and easy. Closes, doesn't hit. A little bit of an angle, but plenty of room for the CVT. The air filter, we're not going to be using the original air filter anymore. We're using the pod style filter, the bolt on right there. And going to use a breather tube right there also, instead of having a vent to the air filter. So, but happy that came out. Gonna put the battery ends on and should be good to go. I can change the belts. And we'll go from there. See how hard it is to change belts on this thing. So I'm gonna keep working. Okay, so I got the new belts. You can see how old and terrible this one is. This is the new one. Much better shape. Same size, got them on Amazon. And change this one first. So all I did to change these was loosen up the tension by taking that bolt off. It's like a sliding bolt. And then you're gonna slide over the CVT this end. Onto that inner sheave. Come on. Kind of a pain. It'll go just like that. Should I finish taking the old belt off first before I mess with the new one? Alright, I'll jump back in a sec. Okay, new battery end terminals installed. Nice and tight and locked down. See the junk we cut off. It was actually, the power cable was really corroded. And there was no way to tighten it. Like, these bolts are stripped. Those are stripped. You can see I cleaned them up with the wire wheel. That's how I got the cart running. But this is much better. For $4, whatever those cost, worth doing. Got the belt on. So now we should be able, every time we press the gas, it should start. You know, no more spinning, no more acting weird. Hesitation by the starter. So I'm gonna put the battery cover on and we'll test it out. Okay, so now with that new starter belt, it should start every time I press the gas and not spin. Flip it back to forward. You can see even pressed it lightly, has it take off. So this works pretty good. So I think I'm gonna pressure wash it now. Okay, so I look like a crazy person out here washing stuff in the rain. Got half of it done, or half of the front part before it started raining. I guess that's all we're doing for right now, because now it's storming pretty bad. So, yeah, it was coming out good. I messed up the last clip hitting off, but I'll try and get some better shots of the new power washer. It comes out really cool. You can see the side already starts to look better. and the front's really dramatic. So we'll see. I'll keep going as soon as the rain lets up.
Alright, you can see it's coming out pretty good. I'm gonna put the camera down, do some more without the camera so I can focus. Let's do this back seat real quick though. Alright, so I hope you can see how big a difference this is making. I'm going to keep working without the camera so I can focus, but it's really turning out pretty nice. I ordered new seat covers for the front because that one's destroyed, but overall, man, this thing's starting to come out pretty nice. So, there's a wheel, let's get a wheel. Alright, gonna put the camera down, keep working.
Okay, still storming, but I got almost entirely half of it done. See a difference there. See a difference on the seats. A little bit. Seats aren't that big. I got new covers coming. See the back part right there. I missed the spot underneath the bars. See the floorboard area still needs cleaned up more, but the whole side's clean. I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool to show halfway clean versus abandoned, how it was. See the difference in those seats. I think it's pretty dramatic, so I'm gonna keep working. Just want to do a little update. Those look okay. That needs scrubbed, I think, because it's struggling to get all that out. You can see pretty definitive line even on this seat. It's pretty definitive. So I'm gonna keep working. All right. So we got it pretty well cleaned up. Just using just a pressure washer. So if I come back with soap, like dish soap or chemical guy soap, it'll definitely clean up better. But it looks 1,000 times better. I don't have any more time today to mess with it, but runs and drives reliably. Oh, you can see tires are bad on the back here. It's leaking there. I think these two, the front tires are new, because they look like newer rims, and they just look different style, like turf tires. These ones on the back are leaking real bad. Oh, it's leaking too, or it was. But yeah, done for the day. All right, gonna be doing some more work on the golf cart. As you can see, we got the rear seat off, sitting over there. It really wasn't attached well. and it needs recovered, so I just took it off for now. We got seat covers in. These are staple-on seat covers, up to par covers. I got them on Amazon. Went with black, so we might try and put those on. I want to change the oil in this, and I ordered a rear tire, so hopefully that'll come in soon and it'll be ready to go. I'm going to fix this bumper. You can see it's bent right there. I'm going to remove this super sharp piece of metal, whatever it is, because that's pretty dangerous to have walking around while it's in the shop. So we're going to do that. Change the oil. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'll go from there. Alright, so I'm taking the seat covers off. And that's one of the grossest things I've seen. I don't know if it's a mouse nest. I don't know. But it's disgusting. So we're going to shop vac that up. I'm scared to look under it now. But struggling to get these bolts. These bolts were pretty stripped out. Trying to get these bolts out back here. And stuff kept falling. Now I'm scared to open it. But it could have just been debris. Because it doesn't, it could just fell down that hole. I'm not sure. But it's gross. So I shop vac it up and hope nothing comes out running. But yeah, keep working. See how it goes. Alright, so I got the first seat cover off one of the headrests. You see, I think it was redone before, just because the staples, I mean, a lot of them just rusted out. It's got tape on it, so I'm not sure if somebody's been in here before. I don't know. So I'm going to try and set up and do the up to par black seat cover on this. See how it comes out. I got to make sure I have staples. I got a Milwaukee staple gun that should work for this. So, gotta try that. Alright. So I'm starting to reupholster the seat. You see, I gotta fill that one with foam. Looks like a mouse got into it. And this is using the up to par seat covers. So I'm gonna put you in the stand and show you what I'm doing. Basically, I'm pressing down on this real hard and pulling that tight and then stapling it with the Milwaukee staple gun. That way when it lets up, there's no, like, it takes up all the slack in the foam, or in between the foam and the cover. So I'll put you in the stand and try and get try and get a video of me actually doing it. So we'll see how it goes. So you can see I've already done two sides. So I'm going to try and do this top side. So I'm going to press the foam down and pull that as tight as I can. Put a staple in there. Same thing over here. Press it in, pull it real tight. Put a staple to hold it. So you see it's coming out really good. There's no weird spots in it. Maybe on this corner a little bit, but we can trim that up. So I think I'm going to keep going, pressing in, pulling this as tight as I can. I actually have to uncover those. That's the mounting holes right there, so I have to make sure those aren't covered. So I have to trim this one up. I press down on the foam, put that over, put a staple in there.
Press down, pull, staple. Yeah, come on, really well. So that was way better than that garbage. And both headrests and the seat cover are only $60. So I'm going to keep doing this. Gonna trim around those bolt holes, so I can't have those covered with mounting holes. And then gonna trim the rest and put a lot of staples in. So I just need to do that right now. Trim that bolt hole out. All that is, that's the screw mounting hole for the seat. Where's the one side? It's right there. I should pull the staple out. That's too close. Yeah, it's looking real good. Like I said, I'm okay with that extra material. I just need it not to be on those holes. So, let's try to hold that down. Make sure this is put all the way up. And it is. I'm Milwaukee. This is actually plastic we're stapling into.
Look at that. I think that looks fantastic. So, can't wait to do the other ones. Like I said, this one's got a hole, so I'm gonna fill this one with some foam, some expanding foam, and do the same thing. And then I got the seat to do, the big seat, where I'm gonna pull the cover off and probably do some foam, maybe. It's not as deep, maybe a little foam, but definitely pull the cover off and redo the cover. So, yeah, gonna keep working. All right, so I got that cover off. See, this one's actually not as bad. These are shallower holes, so I don't know why. It's like some weird pattern in it. Got some great stuff foam. Gonna fill that deep hole and do some on the surface and then trim it down. And then hopefully we'll be able to put the covers on. It'll be looking brand new. So I'll put you in the stand and I'll try and do this again. So hopefully you can see, sort of. Yeah, okay, I'll try that. Let's shake this for like 60 seconds or something. Screw the cap on. Let's see. Make sure that's on. And you pull that out to open. Okay, that's right. We'll go in here first. Let me see this cover. Okay, it's like that. Let's find something to scrape it with. She's done this before. I don't know if that's working good enough. Okay, so that says it's gonna take, I wonder how long it takes to harden. 8 hours. Tack free 15 minutes. Cures in 15. Sorry, tack free in 15 and cures in 8 hours. So I guess we'll leave that for a little while and come back to it. Trim it up. Okay, it's a couple hours later. You can see the foam's much harder now. So I think I'll be able to trim it off, put the covers on, and try and find something to trim it off, and I'll put you in the stand and try and do it real quick and show you. Maybe I can use this knife. I'm not sure. I don't want to cut the original frame. Let me put you up here. Okay, so this is the wrong tool. I'll find a better tool and then come back and show you after I cut it. Alright, figured out what tool I'm going to use. This wood sawzall blade seems to work really well. And I can sand it down with a die grinder.
You see that foam comes right off. Nice and easy. Just gotta keep it level. Oh yeah, that's really good. Right, that was good work there. Take whatever one and use this, just a sanding disc on the die grinder. Try and smooth it in. You guys work awesome. It doesn't tear up the carpet. I'll keep working on this and do this one and bring it back.
Alright, just want to go over the final product here. I think this looks so much better. Looks so good. You can see there's a little outline. You see it really good on camera. It's not that obvious in real life where that hole was in that seat that we filled with foam. But everything else looks fantastic. So, up to par seat covers came out outstanding. I love them. And yeah, you see I took the side handles off. The whatever they are. I don't want them. I'm a big dude. Don't need them in my side while I'm driving. So keeping those off. I still have to bolt the bottom down. Had to replace the bolts in the back of the seat covers because they were screws. So we replaced them with some nicer stainless hardware. But yeah, man. That changed the look of this golf cart immensely. I think it looks so much better. Like the black and white compared to the beige. So yeah. Finished product. Love it. So much better. So, yeah, we'll keep working on that. I had to JB weld the gas cap because super glue broke. So that's JB welded. Gas caps apparently like $40 and they also melt. They touch gas, which is about the stupidest thing. But at least the ones on Amazon seem to have reviews that say so. But, gonna get that rear tire in this week. Gotta change the oil. Keep saying that, haven't done it yet. Change the oil. Make sure it's running good. Clean it up again. And we'll go from there. I'm not sure how long I plan on keeping it. But at least for now, it looks presentable. Seat covers really Really came out nice. So I'll see you in the next clip. Alright, I got the golf cart all cleaned up. Just gonna do the last video. I have it up for sale right now. Somebody might be coming to look at it. Just gonna do a quick walk around, maybe take some pictures real quick. Have it listed for $2,300. So we'll see how it does. It's in pretty good shape. I think it's way better than when we first got it. Get that out of there. Oh, pliers, nice. And just want to do another. This might be the last time we see it. So yeah, this might be the end of the golf cart video. We'll see if it sells. If it does, it's on to the next project. If not, I'll list it for sale. Try and get it going. Wow, I tell you what.
Just